Hey guys, how's it going? This is Rob and this is Jewelry Trading Post. I'm going to do another haul video. I think it's been about a 1 month since my last haul video. And so anyways, I don't want to get these like too far in between. So I'm going to do another one. If you like this type of video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. That'll motivate me to do more of these. All right, so I'm going to go in no particular order and I'm just going to reach into this grab bag that I got next to me. And some of these pieces I have not tested, so maybe we'll do that together. All right, so a lot of these do have their price tags left on them, and this is one of them. This is a cuff bracelet with this really cool repoussé. I really like the design of that. It's almost brutalist or something. Very simple flower on a vine type of motif. And this was $18. Okay, and it is sterling. Is it marked? You know what, maybe we'll have to test this one. I'm pretty sure when I got home I did test it. There is, oh yeah, that was a remnant of a sticker. So anyways, that's a cool little cuff bracelet there. Here's another cuff bracelet that is this. It's a floral design. It looks kind of basic at first glance, and it was $8. But what I really like about it is check out the background behind these flowers to see how it's kind of got this, I don't know what you want to call it, like a grid like pattern. I mean, that's a lot of amazing small tiny little detail in this, in my opinion. And yeah, I really like it. And of course it is, I'm pretty sure, sterling. I kind of forget if I tested it. Oh, here's a mark. Oh no, there's no 925 or anything. So maybe we'll test that together. But anyways, yeah, another cuff bracelet right here. So we're getting a little collection already. All right, let's see. This, I think I was kind of buying to buy with this one, but I did like it when I first saw it, and it was in there for quite a while. And so I think one day, like, I just didn't really have it. There's nothing really else catching my eye but this. And of course, I don't know how on trend this is right now, but this is a lot of pearls mixed in with coral twigs. And I was hoping, because all of these are like real pearls in here, some of them are copper, some of them are blue, green. I was thinking that these would be like citrine and such, but actually these glass beads are just glass. But it has got these little miniature Tahitian pearls and the sterling clasp with abalone. And it is a box clasp, and that is sterling. I'm pretty sure. Wait, did I even test this? I'm pretty sure I tested this. Maybe we have to do a lot of testing. But anyways, that's that necklace. And again, I don't know how like on trend that is right now or in style, but I just like things that have a lot of real ingredients. And also it is a statement necklace. I think it'd be pretty cool with the right outfit. But that's just me. Okay, don't ever let me dress you guys. Okay, here's another pin, or a pin, I should say. I just listed this actually, and this has a blister pearl on abalone. It almost has like a nipple shape, and it's got almost like an Art Deco base to it, and it is marked sterling, which suggests an older age. And that's that. I don't think the hook looks very old, but the pin itself does, in my opinion. Okay, so that's that little pin. Where should we put the pins? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, all right, just reaching in. Here's some Earrings, nothing super crazy about these. Just some silver hoop earrings. Sterling. Okay. And we got this. This is pretty cool. I like this. It's a filigree pendant. And it's got like an unusual shape. I don't know if that's like a star or what kind of shape that is. But it is sterling. I think it's marked right there. And unfortunately, the chain that it's on is not sterling. It's magnetic. So in fact, I'm just going to remove it right now and free the silver. Okay, so there's a pendant. Okay, cool. All right. Now here we've got, this is really cool. I love this piece. It's a cuff bracelet, and it is sterling and turquoise, and it appears to be Native American, most definitely, in my opinion, with 2 bugs or beetles. At first I thought they were flowers, and it was actually after I bought it that I'm like, wait a minute, those are little legs. These are little antennae, and yeah, the bodies and the wings. And so it's not signed, but it is sterling. And I did see one advertised online with a single bug on it, and they said it was a Harvey era. Did they say pawn piece, which means for trading. But they did say Harvey era, which is a particular time, and they had theirs going for $470, I believe. But they only had one bug on the cuff, but they had a separate pin with a bug on it, and it was real small, and that was, I think, $470. So this one is by itself, but with 2 bugs on the cuff, and I kind of like it better with 2 on it versus 1. I think it just kind of has a little special flair, but I did pay $45, and again, I think it was really a good investment, and it's got a lot of oxidation on it. All right, so that's another cuff. Oop. Let's see if it will stand up. Nope. Darn it, I want to display that so you can see it. But anyways, maybe I can lean it against the other ones. Yeah, that works. All right, here we go. Now this, oh man, this one day, let me see if I can pull out all the pieces that I got in one sale. It was the best sale ever. I did a short about the first bracelet that I'm going to show you here. And this was in there. They unloaded a lot of jewelry at 2:30 p.m. this one day, and they let people know, and I got this for $35, and it was only marked made in Mexico. And is it this side? Nope, made in Mexico. And so the owner told me, he's like, yeah, it's only marked Mexico. He's like, so I don't know if it's sterling. He's like, I didn't test it, so if it is, you hit the jackpot. And certainly it is sterling. I did test it. It's got a nice blue glow when you do the 18K acid test on it. It's heavy. I think it's over 3 ounces, 3.8, if I remember correctly. And it hooks like this, like that. Oop. I'll show you. I don't want to put it on because it's kind of takes a minute to get off. But that's how it hooks. And I love the design. Oops. When you're wearing it, it really stays on very, very well. But I'm just trying to be fast here. And you know what they say, haste makes waste. But anyways, that's what it looks like. And it's really, really, really nice. It's got maybe some cleaning that it needs to have done. I do think it would be nice all buffed up. But anyways, that's that. Okay, so that was a super good piece that I was really thrilled about. And at that same sale was this, and it of course looks like jade, and I grabbed it and I was like, whew, it was like in a tray, kind of like little arms reach away from me, and it was only $8, and they do have a gem tester on the premise, And so I asked if I could use it after I had found the goodies that I was thinking of, and tested it for jade, and certainly it was jade. And actually there's one regular at the store, and she's Asian, I believe she's Chinese, and she will buy a ton of jewelry in one sitting. When they unleash new jewelry, she'll go and buy, like, literally, I've seen her buy in one purchase like $3,200 worth of the jewelry. And she, according to what I heard, is that she sells in China. And again, she's Asian, so I think she might be Chinese, I'm not sure. But she, her English is kind of a little limited. And so anyways, as people were walking around with the trays after this sale, and I had this in my tray, and she actually, I don't really know her, and she asked if she could look at this, and she picked it up and she looked at it, and she's like, very, very, very good. And then she kind of pointed to the ceiling. She's like, very good, very good. Like, you know, high value. And she was just all smiles and beaming about this. And I didn't see her grabbing any pieces from anybody else's trays, but she really saw this and just asked to see it, and she was just really happy about it. So that was that. So they did have some jade there, and I did start grabbing anything that looked like jade, and including this, and this is $8, and I tested it as well on the gem tester at the store, and it is jade, and it is marked inside the bale, I believe. Or wait, is it on the outside? Oh no, SG something, I think. But see, it is soldered shut. I did try to Google lens these just to see the value, but some of them are gold and some of them are sterling, and so I'm pretty certain that's a sterling one. I haven't tested it for possibly maybe white gold, but I haven't tested it for sterling either. So anyways, maybe we'll do that together. All right, so then this was the last piece that I got at that sale. I think, were these the only ones? But I got this, and this, of course, tested to be jade. And it's got this black onyx, mother of pearl, this panda, and a carved pendant. This panda in like bamboo trees, and I got it for $6. And again, it does test for jade, and it does have a gold tone bale, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to test for gold. And again, I have not tested it yet, but there is some writing inside of it that I just could not, I tried the best that I could, I just could not figure out what it said. But there's some letters, a lot of letters, and couldn't really, well, now, am I seeing it now? Am I seeing 14K? I think, is that 14K, people? I think that does say 14K, right? Ooh, see, the bale moves so easily and it's so hard. So anyways, I think it's 14 karat now that I see it like that. But yeah, so that was only $6. See, the prices that day were crazy. This was only $8. This was $8. This was $6. This was $35. So that was that. I think there might have been another piece from that day. Oh yeah, this one right here. Oh yeah, two more. This one, really stoked about this. It's really pretty. It is a Jerusalem cross with a lamb in the center. And I've never seen one with a lamb in the center, but it's really, really beautiful. I think it's an older one. It's got this really nice back, and it is a pendant or a pin. I think it is a little longer maybe because the pin extends a little bit beyond the hook, and it's only marked silver, and it is marked 900, so it is 900 silver, not sterling. And I'm trying to remember, I'm trying to remember if I don't think the chain is sterling. I think the chain is magnetic. Do I have my keys with me? Hold on, I lost my little favorite magnet. Hold on one second. Okay, back. Let me just test this real quick. And yes, that chain is magnetic. So this is another one that I'm just gonna free the silver. It is a nice chain, but I just don't, I want silver to stay with silver. And I don't like, oops, I don't like having one silver thing with something that's not. But let me see if this is able to get out of here. Let me see, come on. Come on. It's getting stuck on the magnet. Oh, you know what? I'll have to undo the end to get that off. So anyways, that's that. Put it over here with the other pendant. Yep. All right, there we go. Okay, Jerusalem cross. And then there was one more piece from that day. So that was the sale that, again, that I got this jade and this bracelet at. And this was, what was it? Oh yeah, 900 silver, $24. Okay, and it's kind of strange, but Jerusalem crosses don't sell for a terrible amount, maybe around $100. But I liked the lamb on it. Okay, so now here we have this really old looking, oh, I thought it was going to be a coin, but it's not. It's a face on this little pin, and this is also 900 silver, if I remember correctly. Yep. Where is it? I thought I saw 900 there. Oh yeah. I think it's the light. But, oh boy. But anyways, yeah. Ooh, I just stabbed myself. That goes on a C hook, I think that's called, suggesting an older age. And that's that. So anyways, pretty neat. I like things that look old, and this looks old. I wouldn't know how to polish this up. It seems like it needs some type of cleaning. Maybe toothbrush the center of it with some toothpaste. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's that. Okay, so that's that pin. Okay, moving on. Maybe do some of the less exciting things. I saw these at a store. Some earrings that look, I believe I tested these and they are sterling. They are not magnetic. And I was hoping that those would be jade. But see these, it's got this pretty interesting hook with these stones that they kind of look like almost like that spinach jade, I think it's called. And I think I tested it, and let's see, does it go up to jade? Let me see, it goes up to, yeah, it goes up to nephrite. So, yeah, I believe those are nephrite earrings, jade on sterling. So, yeah, it's pretty neat. Put that down into the little jade family here. All right. Okay. Moving on, we got this. This was interesting. I saw this at a thrift store, and it was, I think it was white tags that day. I think we're maybe 25% off, or white tags 50% off. I remember white tags being on sale, but this was either $10 or $15. And I was like, well, that's really cool. It looks like sterling. And again, it didn't have like a mark on it. And it's got like this double strand, almost like a rope type of band. And then I was at the store and I was like, how does this open? I was trying to open it. And I was like, what in the world? And I was like pushing and pulling. And then finally I realized that this, oh yeah, it's the other way, unscrews. And then it releases. But it literally is like a screw that comes out and then it comes apart. And talking about, man, that is one that you really have to have somebody help you put on. Because imagine trying to put that on your wrist. I can barely do it right now. Of course, I'm staring through the camera and not at the piece itself, and then it kind of screws opposite the way we're used to, I think. Like, I think it goes this way. So anyway, sorry to take up so much time, but I did look those up, and I believe they're Middle Eastern. And they're going for some pretty good money. like over $100 if I remember correctly. Of course, these are asking prices. Oh, and see the fish there with the flower in the center. I just thought that was really unusual, and I personally like unusual things, so that's why I got it, and I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll just, I wish, maybe I should display it like that. Okay, all right, so that was that. At that same store, I got really excited about this one, but then I kind of figured it out a little bit later. It wasn't as exciting as I thought, but this is Ethiopian opal, and it was in the tray, and I wasn't even like looking at this when I asked to see the tray. It just kind of blended in with everything, and then I was looking at some other rings, and I was like, wait a minute, is that opal? And then I pulled it out. I'm looking at it. I'm like, that looks like opal, and I always love this little cluster style, or I don't know if that's pave, or I'm just pretty bad with all my design styles, but I was like, dude, that is cool. And it is marked inside. Oh, and also an indicator that it's real opal is that there's holes in the back to let the light in. Okay, but not unfortunately, and I don't want to be disrespectful to the brand, but I did look this up then, and I looked at the mark inside because I was looking up Ethiopian sterling rings, and they were pricey. And then I looked at this and I said, okay, 925, and then I found this mark, and it says STS. Okay, so that's where it's maybe not as special as I was hoping it would be, because STS is a brand that was sold on the Home Shopping Network, and I know that those rings and jewelry do have value, but of course they were kind of mass produced, so they're not as special as more one-of-a-kind pieces, obviously. So anyways, just to show you real quick, the glow, it does fluoresce as opals do, and again, the brand is pretty good, but their pieces kind of between literally like $40, $60 to maybe, I think the most expensive ones that I saw, not necessarily the opals, but maybe 100 and something. So not really expensive, but I really, 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 really like it still, because if you look at it, it's almost got a nude effect. It's just kind of like very, very subtle. It just kind of blends, it's not like super showy. But then of course people that know their opals will be like, whoa, that's a nice opal ring, so anyways, and that was only $15. Okay, so this was 25% off, because I remember it being like $12. Or was it? Yeah. Or was it 50%? Anyways, okay. So enough thinking. Just put it down and move on. Okay, so there's opal. Opal. Okay. I wish I could show these off better. Maybe. Anyways, okay. Try not to kill too much time here. Okay, here's just some random, I don't even know what this is. I don't know if this is for a scarf or what. Let me bring this. Oh wait, is it zoomed? Zoom out. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's I don't know what this is, but it is sterling. It's this woman. I don't even know what she's holding here. If it's flowers. I think so. Lots of hair. Her profile is easy to see, but it's got this little slit here. And I thought it was a belt buckle. Maybe it is a belt buckle, but maybe it's like for fabric to go around your waist, like a fabric belt buckle, or maybe it's for a scarf. I don't know. Again, I'm not totally versed with all the jewelry designs and types and styles and things out there. So anyways, that was that. This I got, which is kind of a dud, but it's not totally. It's about $20, $30 online. I thought all that writing in there somewhere would say sterling. It was only, I think, $6. It's this little bunny, and again, I don't even know what this is. I don't know if that's for a scarf. Probably. That's probably for a scarf. But it's this bunny, and again, I thought it was sterling, but it's not. So again, that was kind of a little bit of a bust. But again, paid 6 and it's worth more than that. At least 3 times. This I got for, was it 18? Yeah, 18, and it didn't say if it's sterling on it, but I was pretty certain it was. And this is, like, I believe Navajo Pillow Cloud, I think is the name of the style. But it is this pendant with this turquoise in the center. And I really, really like that. I don't have a piece like that. So I thought that was really cool. And this sticker's super dirty, so I'm going to take it off. I was hoping to maybe do a short testing that one. Okay, so that was that. Here's some costume piece right here. And then this is, I gotta list this as soon as possible because St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner. And I'm always like, oh man, I should have listed this for that holiday and this for that holiday. Valentine's Day passed and I didn't even list anything really as much as I should have. So anyways, this would be perfect for St. Patrick's Day. It's this 4-leaf clover. And all of that is glass rhinestone. And this is by Hobe. All right. And I think I got that for $6. And it is a brooch. And really cool. And Hobe can go for some pretty good money. All right. So I don't know what that one in particular is like. I think I saw a red one. And I think it might have sold for like $150 or something like that, if I remember correctly. And I'm like, well, maybe the green one would be better. Because, hey, shamrocks are green, right? Not red. And that's green. All right, these are some costume earrings that I got. And I think they were $4. And I was thinking, well, maybe. I don't think if you can see it here. Oh, yeah. This flower portion around here looks like it would be sterling. It's just got that really nice oxidation look to it. And I was like, and it wasn't magnetic. And I was like, well, is that sterling and brass? Well, I tested it. It's not sterling. So anyways, still pretty nice for costume. They're kind of heavy maybe. They are clip-ons and they are not marked. Okay, so anyways, we'll put that right down here. Maybe I'll just put it like that. Okay. All right. Or maybe we should put them up here. Like this. Nah. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be taking forever figuring out where to put things. Okay. So, moving on. Here we got one of several cameos that I got recently. This is a black shell carved, I believe it's shell, cameo. Let's see, can this get any brighter? And that is, I just never saw a black cameo before. So, oh, I can turn up the brightness on the camera. I didn't know I could do that. Well, I knew I could do that, but not by filming. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that is, and it is on sterling. And I think this was another $6 item, I think. Or maybe I did spend up a little bit more on this. I'm trying to remember. Maybe 18. But it is marked inside sterling, which again suggests an older age. And it does have a brand name in there. What is it? Where is it? I thought it did. It should be right there because there's, nope. But anyways, okay, so anyways, it's a sterling cameo, black cameo ring. Okay, I'm going to put that one right, maybe next to, right here. Okay. All right, another cuff bracelet. This one, I was surprised at the price because it was only $6. Ooh, recording will be stopped. Okay, I just got a phone call. Sorry. All right, and then this one was only marked $8, and it wasn't marked sterling. And I pretty much knew by the design that it must be sterling. So that was a good deal because I came home and I did test that one. And it is in fact sterling. Looks Mexican in my opinion. With this like wave pattern that goes through it. So yeah, pretty nice. And darn it, somebody just left a message, and I hope my voice doesn't get distorted. I did a short recently, and somebody called me, and then they left a message, and like when I watched the video afterwards, after I posted it, like when it rang, it went bzzz in the video. And then after that, my voice is like robotic sounding. It was like distorted. So hopefully, you know what? I'm just gonna stop and record again, just in case. Hold on. Okay, so I just stopped and restarted the recording, just in case. Okay, now this actually came in a jewelry bag, so I shouldn't be putting this in here. I like my hauls to be all the stuff I bought individually. So yeah, I'm just gonna show it to you. I'm not gonna put it in there, but this is a sterling pendant. Tested it on a sterling chain. Pretty cool modernist style. But anyways, that was from a jewelry jar, so I'm gonna set that aside. Okay. All right. Ooh, these are super cool. I think these are one of my favorite finds. Besides this and besides that, were these earrings. Now they're kind of hard to see, but see, they hang like this. The feathers go towards you, and then it's got these turquoise stones that would be in the back, like almost back towards your earlobe. So that's how they would wear on you, like that. You see? And it's super cool. And these are by, oh, what is her name? Because they're not marked anywhere. They're not even marked sterling. So I was kind of staring at these in the store, and I'm like, yeah, I know they have to be sterling. And I did do an image search, and this designer did come up, like a similar pair came up on a Pinterest page, because they're not for sale anywhere. You know what? I'm going to pause it real quick and I'm going to look it up. Okay, so I actually had to stop the recording, but this is by Filomena DeMarco. Filomena DeMarco, and she named the company. It's a designer, that's not her name. She named the company after her grandmother. And so it doesn't say that she's Native American. So I definitely did not list these as Native American. And, but yeah, they are super cool. And while I was looking at them, trying to decide if I wanted them, which I knew I did, and I think I did spend like maybe 35 on these, but so that's why I was thinking about it. I could just tell this woman was hovering around me, like she wanted them if I didn't, and so that, sure enough, told me I should get them. And so then once I told the associate that, yeah, I'll take them, and then so I walked away before the associate could like put them behind the counter, and that lady that was hovering around me, she asked if she could see them, just take a look at them, and she was really admiring them, and she's like, wow, these are really neat, different. So and she's kind of the reason why I got them, because, well, I knew I wanted them, but I was just like, ooh, that money, 35. But again, I saw them listed online, pretty expensive, and this lady was really eyeing them, so I knew that they were nice. Okay, so we're kind of getting towards it, guys. Okay, so here is a really cool Taxco piece, and it is marked there, and it's Brillanti. Yes, Brillanti, and I think I forget her name, if it's Natalia. There's a woman designer, female designer, but you see the Taxco mark, 925, Brillanti. I think it's Natalia or Natalie, but I forget. There's a famous Brillanti, and her pieces go pretty well, but this one, she always has her first name, not just the last name. So I'm not sure if this is her or not, but regardless, it's super cool. You can wear it as a pin or a pendant, you know, having a chain go through there. Really cool. And get this, it is a locket. Boom. How cool is that? So it's kind of like a trifecta, 3-in-1. A locket, a pendant, and a pin. And it's all sterling, and it's actually pretty heavy. I should actually weigh this. I never weighed it, but let me see. I think it's got to be at least like maybe at least, I'm guessing 2 ounces. Yeah, 1.3 ounces. All right, so anyways, but that's pretty nice. I like it, and I like that embossment there. It's really nice, or repoussé, I should say, with this flower. Okay, so let's see if we can squeeze all this in. Let's maybe take this. Okay, put that right there. Put this over with the other bracelets. Okay. And this little piece right here that I found was, I think, in the $6 pile. And it is an enhancer. It opens up like that. It doesn't look super, like, you know, super, I like the design. It's got like these dots on one side, or bumps, and then on the top on the other side, and the bottom here. But it is Michael Dawkins, if I remember correctly. And I think I saw a similar piece selling for about 75 or something. So again, I got it for $6. It's kind of worth, I think, around 10 times what I paid. So that was pretty cool. And you could wear it as a pen, obviously. And I think it's neat. Just a simple, clean design. Okay, boom. All right, let's see, what is this one? Oh, this one I just got today. And I am still a little confused by it. I'm not sure what to think. But this is our second cameo. And it's got like this purple cameo and these chains with these little purple, what I thought could maybe be amethyst, but they actually test for glass. And it does have this big bail. It's not marked anything except for 925 right there. And you know what? I was looking up 925, and all this time I was thinking 925 was super modern, like maybe from 1920s or maybe the late 1800s mark. But actually, it goes way back to France, I think in the 15th century, in England, maybe, or 14th century in England in the 15th century. So just because things are marked 925 doesn't mean it's a super young piece, which is my impression. But I'm not going to say that this is older. I really am not going to say that. But anyways, it's kind of curious. It's kind of neat. It's a pendant with a cameo, purple, with these chains with glass hanging from the bottom. And the glass does have little holes on the back to let the light through. So that is our second cameo. And darn it, I was going to leave a little bit room for the other cameo because, let's see, because now we got a little cameo collection. Let's see. Going. Okay, that's good enough. I don't want to spend too much time setting this all out for you guys. I mean, don't take that the wrong way. I just don't want you guys to be waiting too long. Okay, so that's that. A cameo, black cameo ring and a purple cameo pendant. And the reason why I say we got a little cameo section going is because I'm going to pull this one out on purpose. This, I couldn't believe the price of this. This is a cameo that I got, boom, for $28. And I'm going to say only $28. And the reason why is because it's gold. 10 karat. So the chain is marked 10 karat. Right. It's got a little tag on it, I believe. Yeah. I think there's a name on it. But I was in the store and I was like, wait a minute, is this really marked? And there's a name. Something. Maybe my camera doesn't want to be cooperative today. But I think on the ring it might be marked. But anyways, I was pretty certain that the chain was marked, but maybe the chain is not marked. But this is for sure marked inside 10K. Right there. And it looks like, I think it's yellow gold, green gold, and rose gold. I think there's 3 different tones of gold going on. And it's such an ornate base or mount. I haven't seen any quite like that. I mean, I'm sure there are a million of them, but just doing like a Google lens search, I couldn't find any quite like this, like a ribbon going through the flowers. And again, the 3 tones of gold. That's really something. And again, for $28, I'm all about it. So yeah, that's the other cameo. Gold. No, oh, I'm knocking things over now. Okay. So that'll go right there with the other cameos. Gold. Super stoked. Oh, come on, bugs. There we go. Nice. All right. So now, kind of getting back to the bottom. Here's a ring. Nothing super special, but I got this because it's sterling. And it was, I probably shouldn't have paid this much. Oh, this was definitely half off. Or maybe 75% off, because I would not have spent that much money. But this was marked a name, and it was marked Bortz. Bortz, B-O-R-T-Z, I believe. Or is that Boras? I could not find anything. I think it might be Boras. Oops, sorry, the camera just cut off. But yeah, I was actually looking at this, and actually I think that is Boras. B-O-R-I-Z. And actually, since the camera just quit on me, Boras sterling, I did look it up, and I could find another ring with tiger's eye, but that was the only one that I could find. And this does have a little gemstone there, and like some brass. Let me just test that little gemstone, see what it goes up to. And that goes up to, it goes up to aqua. Yeah, okay, that might be aqua. Aqua, or maybe quartz. But look, it's so small. It does have that kind of aqua look to it. So that might be a tiny little aquamarine. But the tiger's eye one that I just saw online was pretty big. Tiger's eye, and it was $140. Of course, that's the listed price. So anyways, maybe this wasn't such a bad purchase. I kind of had buyer's regret because I was looking up Bortz, and because of the sterling mark, I was thinking it must be older and maybe like a vintage piece and a known designer, but I couldn't find any Bortz, but I can find Boras. Okay, so I'm not super upset about that anymore. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll just put it down here. All right, Boras. Okay, so now we got just a pair of sterling earrings that have like these little coils at the bottom, kind of like an abstract twisted design. All right, maybe put that right up here. Okay, maybe. Oh, come on. Okay, we got these earrings. Again, kind of some of these earrings are just not super crazy. Oh, these ones are nice. These ones, I was pretty certain they were sterling. They're marked $6. And I was talking to the lady that curates the pieces at this, the jewelry pieces for this thrift store. And she's like, yeah, those aren't marked sterling, but they look sterling. So that's why I only put them at $6. So I came home, and sure enough, they are marked, or not marked. They to test as sterling. So yeah, those are pretty neat, pretty substantial, kind of unusual. And again, no marks on them. And what's kind of unusual is that this is where the post is. So that's where the whole of your earlobe would be, which means this kind of goes up, climbs up from your earlobe quite a bit. So they're definitely like statement pieces, because they'd go up on your ear and then hang down and dangle. So yeah, unusual. Again, like I said, I like unusual. So maybe I'll put the Dawkins, squeeze that up here, put these right there. All right, some earrings. Okay, and let's see, getting towards the bottom. Here's some other earrings that I just thought were good for November. Breast cancer awareness. They are sterling. I did test them. At least this portion is, I believe, but it's like got hope inside of the ribbon, and kind of this orange. I think this should be coral, but anyways, those are those. Some hope earrings, and yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. All right, now getting towards the bottom. Here's some more earrings. These were only $2, and these are. Is there a mark right there? I'm seeing. I think I might see a mark. Is that marked? No, I don't know, but these are red coral. Just very simple for $2. And again, they were not magnetic. And again, I'm not sure if I tested these, but pretty sure they'll be sterling. So let's put those right there. All right, there we go. I like red coral. Now this is an interesting pair, because I was pretty certain these were going to be sterling, and I got them without even doing the magnet test, because I think I was kind of rushed. And I forget what I paid. I think I only maybe paid like, maybe they were $8 or something, but I was like, ooh, that looks like jade. And I've been kind of on a jade kick. Like, I don't know why. I don't even know anything about jade, but I was like, I think there's a purple jade. Well, guess what? This portion right up here is magnetic. This portion right at the very top. So I don't know if those got replaced at some point. I don't really know if they're total matches, but I mean, the jade looking purple stone does go up to, got the gem tester here, and that goes up to the jadeite bar on the presidium. Oh no, yeah, it went up to the jadeite. So I believe those are jade, but again, this portion has a very slight magnetism to it. But you know what? Maybe it's got a rhodium plating. I think, is rhodium magnetic? Anyways, okay, so that's that. All right, enough thinking about those. Just put them down there. Okay. And I think we're getting really close to the bottom, guys. Stoked to reach the conclusion, just because I don't want to keep you guys here too long. These are some earrings that I was really hoping would be sterling, like these sterling charms. You know, like, I don't know, it's super old school, vintage looking carafe and mug or cup, like a pitcher and a cup. But I tested them and they're not sterling. They were not magnetic. That's why I got them. But anyways, they're pretty cute. I think I paid $4. So that's that. Just put those up there. It's funny, the cups want to just sit like they're being drinking out of. Okay, let's see, can I zoom out? Nope. Okay, maybe zoom up. Push this up. Okay, so that's almost all Now, I did get some busts lately, which I will not show you, because I just don't want to spend too much time. Okay, this was, I think, like $5 or so. And this is a little puffy heart that is enameled, marked sterling. So puffy heart charm. I think I told you before, I went through a charm bracelet making time during COVID. And look it up. Puffy heart charm bracelet fully loaded. Look at the price of puffy heart charm bracelets fully loaded, because it'll be full of them. They go for a ton of money. And these individual puffy hearts, because they're just very desirable, can be like in some pretty high prices, especially based on the design and enamel like that. I know it's nice. Now this is a smaller one, granted you, because I know they can get a little bigger than this, like maybe like this, you know. So this is a smaller one, but I was pretty stoked to find it. I did do a heart charm bracelet, and I tried. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, I am back. I just had to do something real quick, and I don't know where I was. Did I think I was talking about the puffy heart, but anyways, here is another pair. I'm not going to try to get these off, but these look to be older because of the style of the back of the earrings. How they, the hoops, how they have this little hook at the bottom that they can hook into. Do you see that? And they do have these pearls in there. And I know without testing, these are going to be sterling. Oops, sorry, maybe hold it in the camera helps. But yeah, these are definitely sterling. Come on. And see how they hook like that. And again, I've told you plenty of times, it's hard for me to turn away from pearls. And again, these were $4. So I got those. All right, we're gonna put that maybe right up here. And last piece, now this is kind of a bummer. Again, I have some other ones that are disappointments I'm not gonna put out, but I'm not gonna put this in the kit. Well, maybe I'll put it at the top. This, I actually really, really, really love the look of it. So I will show it. It was $8. They had a ton of this old costume jewelry for sale. And all the pieces are really, really cool looking. This looks to be glass. Let me test it, see if it is glass. Yeah, it goes up to glass. So, and these faux pearls, the pearls are not real. It looks like maybe pewter. I did test those silver to see if it's sterling, but it's not. But I just really like the look of it. I don't know if it's, you know, on trend right now or in style, but I think it's cool, and I just got it. So anyways, it was $8, but the bad thing, bummer, is that it's missing, and this isn't the worst thing to miss, but it's missing a small little pearl right there. But of course, faux pearls are not hard to come by, but of course, you'd want a small little faux pearl of the same size and of the same color. So like an older faux pearl necklace, small one like that, or a ring or whatnot. So you'd have to maybe just take some time and patience to find the very right one. But thank goodness it's right by the clasp. So if the clasp is on the bottom of your wrist, you wouldn't see that missing so much. And I didn't even know it was missing until I got it. So anyways, that was the last piece to show. Let's maybe slide it up there. And that's about it for this episode of this haul. And try to, come on, you can fit these earrings somewhere, right? Maybe right down here. Come on, we can do it. Right at the end, yeah. All right, and this ring can go right there. There. All right, everything's in. Okay, and of course there were some busts, you guys. There were some jade pieces that didn't turn out to be jade. Or they were jade, but I was thinking it'd be precious metals that weren't. But this, on the most part, has been 1 month. Plus some extras, plus a couple jewelry bags where those things are not here. But in those jewelry bags there were some silver, a little bit of gold, etc. So this is what I bought singly. Alright guys, well anyways, I hope you enjoyed. And again, my favorites by far is this. I really love that. I like these earrings. And I do like that opal ring. And yeah, that's pretty much like my favorites. Okay, what are your favorites? Leave it in the comment below. If you can, if you like this, hit the like button. And if you want to see more of this, please hit the subscribe button. That'll totally motivate me to do more of these and to do them more regularly. Alright guys, you guys have a great and blessed day. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.